Hey everyone, it's me, Markiplier, and I just wanted to talk about Spider-Man real quick because I know that obviously there are a lot of people that like Spider-Man just like me, but there are also a lot of people that don't like Spider-Man. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Obviously, I'm not saying that you have to like Spider-Man, but I just want to explain why I like Spider-Man. So, obviously, the basics, like he's relatable, we all know this. Obviously, he's relatable in some aspects, not all. Like, we don't have spider powers and we don't have Mary Jane or Black Cat, but his struggles that every teen deals with or adult, then yeah, we understand that. But that's not really what I want to focus on. It's just the fact that unlike the two other most popular heroes, not only can he inspire kids of any ethnicity or upbringing that they can wear the mask, but he can also just inspire them in general. No matter what happens, he keeps getting back up. The reason why I bring this up, even though Batman and Superman do the same thing, is because with Spider-Man, like I said, we relate to him more and we understand more why he does it. When he gets back up, when he keeps fighting, it's because of the words that his Uncle Ben gave him and because of the lessons in life that he learned from his friends and the people surrounding him. He's not as strong as Superman, or he doesn't have all the money that Bruce Wayne has. He's just an average boy that got bitten by a spider and wants to do the right thing. Superman is the perfect superhero. He set the standards for superheroes. Superman's gonna get everything right. Superman doesn't mess up. Spider-Man, he wants to do the same thing, but he does mess up. He's human. Superman isn't. With Batman, he's too dark and grim. And Superman is way too perfect and hopeful, but I feel like Spider-Man is that perfect mixture, that perfect in-between. Sure, Spider-Man isn't hopeful 24/7, but he also isn't an edgelord. No matter what you put Spider-Man through, he's still gonna come out with quips, and he's still gonna come out inspiring others. Even if he himself doesn't think he'll win, or he doesn't feel hopeful, he'll make sure to spread that hope to other people. Back to what I said about anyone can wear the mask. Unlike, again, the two other most popular heroes, Batman and Superman, they don't convey this message very well at all. Spider-Man is the only one out of the three that wears a full body suit. Now, why this is important is because kids, or anyone that looks at Spider-Man or looks up to Spider-Man, they can see themselves in a suit. Because while you're in the suit, your hair color or what type of hair you have doesn't matter. Your skin color, what color your eyes are, none of that matters while you're in the suit. It covers all of you. Anyone can wear the mask, something that Miles Morales greatly represented in Into the Spider-Verse. Gwen Stacy, Spider-Ham, someone that wasn't even human, still wearing the mask. That movie was an amazing love letter to Spider-Man and how anyone can wear the mask. But with Superman and Batman, they're both still amazing characters, but they can't inspire people like Spider-Man can. Batman shows his skin. Superman shows his entire face. Some people don't feel like they can be Superman or Batman. They don't see themselves in them as much as they do in Spider-Man. And even Batman and Superman's proteges, like Nightwing, all he does is cover his eyes. In Superboy, he doesn't cover anything, just like Superman. So that's why I feel like Spider-Man can inspire people in a way that most other heroes can't. Or the popular ones, at least. Because he isn't rich. He doesn't show too much skin while he's in a suit. He struggles with the same thing we struggle with. And that's why I feel like Spider-Man is an amazing character. And it's okay if you don't agree with that. I really just made this to get my thoughts out there, obviously. And if you don't like Spider-Man, maybe you could, after this video, try reading about him or watching one of the movies or playing some of the games. And I feel like the newest Spider-Man game, Spider-Man PS4, was a great depiction of him. A great depiction of an older Spider-Man. It was just overall great. The thing about the movies is don't expect a one-to-one comic accurate Spider-Man, because you're not going to get that. A lot of people say that Tobey, Andrew, and Tom all nail different aspects of Spider-Man. Some will say that Tobey's the best Peter, and most of the time they'll say Andrew is the best Spider-Man, and very few people will say that Tom is the best of both worlds. But in my personal opinion, I'm gonna make this very clear. by the end of No Way Home is when I'll consider Tom the best Spider-Man, because then he developed a lot since he did from Homecoming or the beginning of Civil War, because we had never seen Tom break to the point that he did in that movie. He wanted to kill Osborn, and we had never seen that side of him, and he lost Aunt May. He finally felt consequences for his actions, which he never really did in his past movies, and he finally learned that with great power came great responsibility. And by the end of it all, he had nothing left. Much like Spider-Man in general. He doesn't really have much. He doesn't really always have a shoulder to lean on. And now, Tom doesn't have that. He doesn't have any more Tony Stark giving him high-tech suits. All he had was a needle and thread with some fabric. And he created what I feel like is the most comic-accurate Spider-Man suit to date. And I understand if you say it's Andrew's, but I personally just didn't like how dark the red was, and the blue just didn't mesh well with the red that they chose. But besides that, it still is an amazing suit. All in all, that's just what I like about Spider-Man.